Well, today I am down south in Nanaimo, BC, and right now the pink salmon are running, so I'm heading down to the Nanaimo River, and I'm gonna see if I can catch myself a salmon. Well, the parking lot is just up there. You walk down this trail, you come to this beautiful pool. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but there's a pink salmon jumping right there. So I can already see salmon swimming around here. They're jumping like crazy. I think this is gonna be just a perfect spot. And supposedly they like pink, so got the old walleye jig out. A nice little pink walleye jig. So we're gonna come down here, cast it, and typically what you do is you cast it out, you let it sink all the way down to the bottom, and then once it's hit the bottom, you kind of give it a couple of jerks, and right there is a salmon. Right there, just swimming around. But yeah, once it's on the bottom, you give it a couple of jerks and reel them in. Well, the fish are jumping like crazy, so I think it's time to cast the line in there, see if we can catch one. Way down there, see a crawfish. Maybe we'll have to switch things up and go after crawfish instead of salmon. Might be a little easier catching him. There's a crawfish there. I wonder if I can catch him. Ah, he's not interested in the jig either. Yeah, that's like right in front of his face. There we go, he's holding on to it. And we got a crawfish. Right on. There you go. First one for me, crawfish. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm not having any luck catching these salmon that are just jumping everywhere. But if you put a jig in front of a crawfish, there's a chance that they'll grab it and you can just pull them in. I've tried it on a few others that I've seen swimming around here and it didn't work, but unfortunately for this guy, it worked. I just gotta measure him. I think it's 9 centimeters at the beat for you to keep it. So if I pull out the old Leatherman, it's 0 to 8. 9 is roughly there. And don't bite me, you little bootlegger. So from the tip of their nose, the tail, has to be 9 centimeters. So I would say that's right on the money. So there we go, maybe even a little bit bigger. Not exactly sure what you're supposed to do with these once you catch them. Maybe I'll just throw them in one of the pockets of my bag, and then when we go back up to the truck, we'll cook them up and see how they taste. Well, today is the second day on the Nanaimo River, and I finally caught something. I even know there's salmon jumping all over the place down there. I just can't seem to be able to catch them, but I think today I'm going to run into Nanaimo, and I'm going to run to the Bass Pro Shop and pick up some gear. Right now I'm just kind of using a pink jig, and it's not working too great, but I got the old pot with some water in it. I'm gonna get my little butane stove going, and we're gonna cook this little guy up, and hopefully he tastes all right. I'm not gonna add any seasoning or anything like that to him. It's gonna be just boiling him up kind of like a lobster or a crab, and then yeah, no salt, no pepper, nothing. Just taste how they taste straight out of the water. But yeah, I'm gonna get this all set up, get our water boiling, and we'll toss them in there. Well, we got the water pretty well boiling now, and now it's time to grab the crawfish. When I put him in here, he was pretty mad, so we'll see if he's still mad at me. There he is. Oh, he's just staring me down. Alright, I might need 2 hands for this one. Oh yeah, he's just kind of crawling himself out. Alrighty. Ah, hey. Alrighty, unfortunately for him, we're gonna toss him in here, and I'll probably cook him for about 5 minutes, maybe. Not much there to cook, but we'll give her a go. Sorry, little friend. There we go. Now we'll cook them for, I don't know, 5 minutes. Pour out that water and see how they taste. Supposedly they taste like lobster, but we'll see. So the timer's gone off. It's been 5 minutes. We'll turn that off. Make sure the handle's not too hot. Let's pour the water out. So even as it was cooking, it smells just like a crab being cooked. There you go. Nice and orange, really hot. I'm gonna let him cool for a little bit, and then we'll rip his tail off and see how he tastes. So I'll give him a few minutes to cool down here, and yeah, see how it goes. It smells just like a crab, really. Kind of hard to peel. A little bit of a bum gut there. For whatever reason, can't pull that out. So, the heck with it, we'll just maybe eat it. There we go. Split it down the back. There. Don't really want to eat that. Alright, give her a go. Tastes just like crab claw meat. Kind of has a bit of a crunch to it though, like a lobster, but overall, that's great. I would definitely eat a pile of them. I see why people down Louisiana there get a bunch, but yeah, we got one, tried her out, and it was great. Well, if you guys are down here and you want to catch some crawfish, I mean, if you don't have a net or a trap, and even that, it's kind of gray area because you can use the trap, but you can't use bait because bait bans are in all streams. So I don't really know how you're supposed to go about that. Supposedly you can use a net, but again, netting in a stream is also illegal, but that might be just for fish. I don't know, if somebody knows the regulations a little bit better than me, please let me know, because it would be kind of fun just get like a little, butterfly net from the dollar store, come out here and catch a, whatever, your limit of 25. It would be it'd be a pretty fun little trip. But anyways, guys, that's it for this one. Hopefully you come out and try to catch your own little crawfish, and they are edible. They're really good. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Get outside, have fun, Catch you on the next one.